Today's video is a little different. It's still going to have my puppy Kit in it, but today's video is what made me choose a puppy over an adult dog. Right now I am at Gladys Russell. We was here at the exact same place where I made that video back 3 weeks ago about I'm ready to adopt a dog. You know, the video where we went back to the shelter and the lake. Well, we're not going all the way to the lake. We have Kit with us. We're just going to the shelter, which isn't that far, and it's 100% in the shade. And I want to talk about what made me decide a puppy over an adult dog. It's going to get a little dark. Hopefully you can still see me, and we will get Kit on here, I promise. But let's do some talking first. Hello, Kit. This is kind of like your second trail, but we're only going to the shelter, buddy, okay? There's a little bit of gravel. That shouldn't hurt your feet too bad.
To me.
He's still not sure what he's doing or where he's going. He just knows he's going. The shelter's only something like 100 feet in, so it's not far. And a little bit of gravel mixed with dirt, tree limbs, and whatnots, and he should be fine. Right here where I'm standing, it's 100% in the shade, and it's every bit of, I say, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than outside. All right, guys, it was here.
Come follow Daddy. Back
3 weeks ago, I made a video how my wife and I are ready to adopt an adult dog. And all we needed was 300 bucks. Here's my surroundings, and there's the shelter we're going to. If we was to go to the lake, we'll follow that trail right up yonder there. But we're not going that far because I'm not ready to walk Kit that far yet. So we're going to go over here and we're going to do some talking. And that's exactly why the video is going to kind of be in the dark, because it's in the shade. I'm under this beautiful canopy of trees. All right, Kit.
Leave it.
You ready? All right, I'm going to do some talking to get you on here in a minute. There's a few reasons why I wanted to adopt an adult dog to begin with. One of the reasons was I want to save a dog's life. That's why I was going to a place called Paws. Hope I ain't too dark, y'all. And another reason was I didn't want to go through the puppy stage again. I wanted a dog that I can pretty much just take with me the very next couple days, walking and train right off the bat. You still could train an older dog, it takes a little bit more. And I was up for the task. But you ask yourself, well, Mike, why'd you get a puppy? I'm getting to that. I am probably in the dark, but bear with me, y'all, okay? Please bear with me. We left here that day, and we went online. We found a dog named Kingston. Okay, read all kinds of stuff about Kingston, went down to Paws, seen what we had to do. They said, hey, if you get a dog in mind, fill out our application, and come back and meet and greet. Well, guys, we filled out the application, went down there to meet and greet, and they wouldn't even show us the dog Kingston. I made a video about this, and plus the first video they had Kit in it, I talked a little bit about that. Kingston was a large dog. They wouldn't even so much as let us go and meet this dog. They kept saying, well, we didn't want to stress the dog out. Really? Yeah. They wouldn't even let us in, and it wasn't going to be the first meet and greet that I was going to choose to take Kingston home. The first meet and greet was see how he accepted us, and the second one was we was going to try to bring our cat up there, which is a very old cat. That would not have been easy to do. Yeah. That was another thing I had a small issue with that I really wasn't thinking about that much. The dog we get has to get along with the cat at home. Can't hurt it.
Nah.
I had to put Kit on top of the table. He's not having the gravel that's inside the shelter, and I'm thinking it might be hurting his paws. Once again, Daddy's not being considerate of you now, is he? I'm sorry, honey. All right, let's get back to what's going on. Let's get back to why I chose you over an adult dog. So after we got down there, wouldn't even let us meet Kingston. We was on our way out of there. I'm pretty upset at this point. Get in the car, and no sooner we left the parking lot, my wife says, something you ain't thinking about, honey. Something I wasn't thinking about. We have a cat at home. If we adopt a dog, it's vital they get along with cats. I was like, shoot. Because I asked them down there. I was like, do you know if any of these dogs get along with cats? They said they had no way of knowing. The only way of knowing is maybe bring the cat in, and that was the other problem. The cat we have at home has been there, I'm guessing 11 years?
10.
10 years. I was off. And has never, ever in that 10 years stepped 1 foot outside the house. It just doesn't want to. It doesn't like it. You go to take the cat anywhere, especially when it has to be taken to get shots and whatnot, it freaks out. So that was going to be a problem to bring the kitty down there, which is named Thursday, to meet the dog. To meet a dog. Well, I was still willing to do it.
No.
Until I was talking to Angie on the way home. And Angie dropped her cell phone. Okay, moving on. On the way home, Angie says, what about a puppy? To be honest with you, it's like, okay, a puppy. We did it with with Stormy, okay? We had a cat there at the time by the name of Jazzy, which was an old cat, and no problems.
No.
Since Stormy was a puppy and kid, here, honey, come here, sit by daddy, okay? Come here. Since Stormy was a puppy, had no problems. So we're like, okay, maybe we'll get a puppy, but what about saving a dog? That's what I really wanted to do. Well, we do what we've been doing for years. When we get a little bit of money ahead, we donate or buy dog food. When Stormy passed away, a good portion of them toys went to a friend of ours named Ronnie, and another little bit went to a lady Angie works with, and the rest of them, and what dog food we had left, went to Paws. Okay, guys, we're going to head out of here because he's not having this. Not whatsoever. Are you going to have to carry him all the way out of here?
No, just to the... no.
No nipping. You know better than that.
Yes, I know you.
Okay, she's going to carry him and put him down in, well, I guess the grassy area.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Let's hope you don't get filled with ticks. So Angie and I, pretty much, that's the main reason why, guys. I needed a dog to get along with the cat at home. No other reasons but that. That was the main reason. So we're like, hey, I was like, how did we find Stormy? We found Stormy because Stormy had a basic little memo in one of the stores we had at the time. You know, hey, free puppies. I was like, well, you know, there's laundromats, maybe they have them. There's other places. Guys, we went to 3 different places that you would think would have the memo. It had nothing. So we're like, well, nowadays everything's online. We get home and by some chance, I locked onto a video in Florence, Kentucky at a PetSmart, I think. And Stray Haven, that's who it was, had puppies and adult dogs there. Now, Stray Haven, let me tell you something about that. They rescue animals, and the animals they rescue go out to foster homes. They go to people's houses to live. I'm not saying anything down about Paws, but they're in kennels there. So, that's when we spotted Kit. I was like, oh, Angie, look at this puppy. Not thinking anything of it. It's like, oh, that's in Florence, Kentucky. You know, then we went to the website. I said, what do we know about Stray Haven? Then we did our research. Then after doing the research for about a day and a half, we went to the website and started looking up puppies. And that's when we found Kit and his brother. And then we filled out a 5-page of application online. 5 pages. Paws the one had to fill out maybe a half a page. Not thinking anything now. Yes, Stray Haven was about $50 more. Actually, it was more than that. Let me think. Oh, shucks. About $60, maybe $70 more, I think, than what Paws was. So we didn't think anything of it. CJ, which was the foster mom of Kit, called us the very next day, said, would you like to come and meet and greet? The main reason we chose a puppy over an adult dog, and yes, this did bother me. I still want to adopt an adult dog. I still do. I want to save one. The main reason was because of the cat. And if I had to pick another reason, this way I could train Kit the way I wanted him to be trained. I need, and remember when I did that video back here, I need a dog to be 100% friendly with everybody he meets. Yes, it was obvious I was going after a he dog. You know, when I was at Paws, they tried to put a smaller dog. Tried to get us to adopt a smaller dog while we was there. Oh, you can meet all kinds of small dogs, but would not let us meet Kingston. Till this day, I still don't know why. Kid's up here waiting for me to get up here. He's watching me. The bottom line is, I'm able to train Kit the way I need him to be trained. I could have trained an adult dog, but the problem I made with my last dog, Stormy, I did not meet and greet him. I'm sorry, I did not meet and greet her with anybody. As a matter of fact, when I trained her, I took her where nobody else was. That's one of the reasons why she might have been a little aggressive towards other people. You know? Oh, hold on. Angie needs me to unlock her. Be right back. So if any of you guys are going out there and you're out to adopt a dog, please, for the love of ketchup and pickle juice, say, well, Mike got a puppy over an adult dog. Don't do that, okay? There's a lot of adult dogs out there that need a home. The reason I chose Kit, which is a puppy, is because I needed something. I needed a dog to get along with the cat at home. I was afraid, and I wasn't thinking this with Kingston. Kingston was a 90-some pound dog. I wasn't thinking that he'd come and probably eat the cat. I wasn't thinking that. And then when it was mentioned, I was like, well, they have cats there. We can see if he gets along with the cat there. No, it wasn't happening. That's another thing they told me too. It's like, well, you wouldn't be able to handle Kingston. It said in the little brochure, he was very walkable. And yes, I have watched a Ruby back a couple years ago, which was an over 100-pound German Shepherd that never walked on a leash. And within a week and a half I watched him, guess what? He was leash trained. Yes, I'm very capable of doing that. But the main reason is, let's get Kit on here, guys. Bottom line is, Kit is no threat to the household cat at all. The older Kit grows, he will get used to the cat inside. They're pretty much used to each other now. They don't fight. Cat kind of stays away, and Kit respects the cat. That's what Stormy did, and that was the main reason. The bottom line, that was the main reason I chose a puppy. Tomorrow, Kit gets his rest of his shots. I might make a video how that went. I might make a video on the way there. I am nervous about it. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I am, and don't eat that grass. But guys, I didn't have Kit on here much. That's only because today's video was talking about why I chose this beautiful puppy over an adult dog. And don't think 1 second I don't feel guilty for it. I do. Although I know I made the right decision, I still very much love my puppy. Yes, very much love my puppy, but I do feel guilty I didn't adopt an adult dog. Like I said, if I can handle 2 dogs, you bet your butt I would. All right, guys, that's the main reason I want to bring this out. And I'm itching like crazy. A lot of jiggers in that grass. I want to bring this video out because hey, maybe somebody out there that may be thinking a puppy or adult dog. A puppy or adult dog. Well, one of the reasons, like I said, I wanted an adult dog, I knew I'd be having to go through all the potty training and everything else that comes with a puppy, which I'm doing now. And the main reason was I needed a dog that wouldn't harm the adult cat we have at home. Kit is no harm. When Kit becomes a big dog, and he will become a big dog, he won't harm the cat because he would have grown up around the cat, like my Stormy did. Stormy was aggressive, but she totally respected the cats at home. Okay, guys, don't turn me off yet. Oh, I gotta tell you, the biggest mistake, the oldest mistake we just made. We had to go to Walgreens and get some waters, right? While we're in Walgreens, every time we go in Walgreens, there's a lot of people wanting to meet and greet kit, and we're totally down for that. Well, today was the first day he got to meet and greet some kids. Well, to make a long story short, after being in there longer than what we should have, and we got out, we seen a black Equinox parked in front, and we went over to the door, and I tried to unlock it. It didn't unlock. My Equinox is not unlocking. I was like, what the hell? I tried it again, still wouldn't unlock. And Angie's like, Michael, it's not our car. Yes, guys, I went up to an Equinox identical to mine and tried to get in it. I was like, holy. We was on the other side, and we was in Walgreens so long, we forgot where we parked at. Oh my God. Well, when we walk out the door, we just seen the black Equinox there and immediately thought that was us, and oh my Lord, I've not made that mistake in years. All right, guys, we're headed in. It's supper's time, and holy, let me know down in the comments, have you ever made that mistake? I'm just glad the owners didn't come out. Of course, the owners would have came out, Ange. I think it was that lady with the kids.
Yeah.
And all we had to do is say, well, we have one just like it, and we're dumbbells. All right, guys, until next time, come on, let's get out of here.